Orgasm does not happen in a day.
Mm-mm.
All this leg shaking.
Or they've unwrapped you.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Temi Tokpe and my husband's name
I'm
is
Kayode Raymond.
welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Before we continue, I want to beg you that you are viewing this video now. If you have
Please,
not
okay.
subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You are
Please.
encourage us, please. It's a gift. It doesn't take anything. You see that red subscribe, just click on it and that's it. Then click the bell close to it so that you can get our notifications when we upload videos, because it is not corresponding. We have 154 subscribers now and we have like over 4,000 views.
Yes.
Please kindly subscribe to our
Encourage
YouTube
us, support the
channel.
young and blessed,
Thank
and
you
we
very
really,
much.
really
Share our
appreciate.
content. Please, we want to reach 1,000 subscriber before this year ends, and we know we can do it because
With your help.
with your help, please. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. So today, today we are
Yes.
filming a very interesting
Let
topic.
me take this one. Listen down. The topic today.
Yeah, so in case our voice is not very loud, we are recording this in the evening and everywhere is already dark.
Nah,
So
quiet.
yeah, so we can't shout like that. But yes, we believe that will be audible. That's why we did clip the microphone. We are holding it
Yep.
very well. So thank you very much. Today
Mm-hmm.
we are talking on a very interesting topic.
Using our life
Yeah,
as an example.
as you know, if you have not seen,
Let me be a gentleman.
okay.
Talk.
So as you know, if you have not seen our subsequent video on how we shared on how we had 4 years relationship and there was no sex, we showed we filmed on what happened, we also filmed on how what helped us,
Yes, what
the
it
things that
was.
helped us. So yeah, in case you don't know. But I also go out as a virgin. Yeah.
A,
We are
a virgin.
no,
Is virgin. Oh, is it virgin or virgin? Well, is that
anyways,
untouched,
yes,
unused?
without experience when it comes
Mm.
to sexual things. So yeah, and by grace also, I also got married like that. So
Oosh.
imagine the two most of us
Mm.
were without experience. We
Mm.
didn't knew. We didn't know.
Mm. Mm. We didn't do the do.
So we trusted the Holy Spirit to guide us in the other room. In
Mm.
the other room during the doing intimacy the first time. So yeah, today we just want to share with people that may be also in our shoes, or even if we are not in our shoes, maybe one of the partners had experience before, or
Mm.
even the both of you have had experience before and you're about to get married. We just want to share, but basically I think this will people in our shoes will be able to relate to this
More,
more,
yeah,
so
exactly.
that you will know the things to expect, the things not to expect, and all of that. That's so the topic that you have been waiting to hear. It is when virgins marry.
Mm.
Things to know. When virgins marry,
Yes,
things to know. Yeah.
with a bit of our own experience. Yep.
Yeah. So this other that is very interesting and funny. Like, because the two of us enter room and be wondering. So yeah, I will share my own personal experience. Like, this word doing the do intimacy, sex flies around and everybody just takes it like that, sex. But the thing is that is more to it, because when you are now there, you'll be like, okay, so is this really it? Like, the first shock for me was the vulnerability around. Hey
Like
God.
you are vulnerable. You are naked before someone.
And the thing is that I attended a boarding school in my secondary school, so it was not strange. That was like, I can't say that's the first time I was be naked in front of somebody else. Just that we are only girls.
Exactly.
We are all girls, so we don't have shame. But the first time being completely naked to my awareness in front of
A man,
a man.
not just a
Hey,
man, me in particular.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay. I kept telling my husband that this is a vulnerable thing to do. Like this is what they call see finish. So yeah, one thing you should know as a virgin is that that man is going to see you finish. That woman is going to see you finish, like in every sense of the
Yeah,
word.
because
Word.
you have nothing to hide
There's
again.
nothing to hide. They will see your head. They will see your.
All the
They
tushness,
will
let me
see.
use that word. All the packaging has been loosed. Or they've unwrapped you.
There's literally there's just nothing else physically now to see. So yeah, you should get to know that they are going to be seen finish.
Mm.
We see you finish,
Mm.
and it's a mental state. You not be like, "Ah, so you have seen me finish like this, like yeah."
You learn how valuing your presence.
And then there are some people that get to have insecurities about their body. I didn't have insecurities around my body. The only challenge I had was that okay, so this is how people get completely naked in front of other people, and in case of people that had their own story in front of multiple people, I was just trying to wrap my head around it. Anyways, so that's one of the things you should know as a virgin when you are getting married. Like you're going to be seen finish. Yeah.
Mm. I saw her finish. Don't mind my English, please.
Then another thing.
You will have to deal with guilt. Because for many virgins, I won't say all, for many virgins, you see, that virginity is something that they hold sacred, like
Sacred.
yes, so it's between me and God. That's what I owe to God, that's what I owe to my partner, and all of that. So the guilt of I have given it to someone, or
Yes, so that guilt part, especially for godly people, you have listened to. You see all those fornication messages you have been hearing, they are
mm,
coming for you.
yes, because from your
You
childhood
didn't
you've been
know.
hearing don't do this, and they've been drumming it inside your ear. Sex is sex before marriage is
But
a sin.
suddenly in your head, to now be playing like sex is a sin. That before marriage will now suddenly disappear
Yeah.
from your head. So you now be ringing your head as sex is a sin, sex is a sin. Like you have be, like yeah, at the point I had to tell my husband, please call me Mrs.
Yes, the awareness that you are now married, you are not doing it with
You know
boyfriend.
you are married, right?
Yes.
But what has been in your mind, what has been guiding you all along to stay on the path that you have chosen to be on,
Mhm.
when I'm like it will be coming at you like you that's what you've always like majorly that's what you've always heard about sex. It's just now that we bless God that many people are now coming to talk about sex in
In
marriage
marriage,
and now
yeah.
making it LD and all of that. But what you've always heard, adolescent church, teens church, youth
Youth
church,
church.
relationship and marriage seminars, purity, sexual purity,
Mm.
it will come for you in your mind
Even
subconsciously. Like your mind now be telling you that now that you're doing it now. Are you sure you're now doing the right thing?
are you sure you are
You're
still
not
with
doing
God?
this thing that you used to say is wrong.
Are you sure your
Let's say
salvation,
spiritual.
your salvation is it still intact? Are you sure you are still godly? This heavenly race, are you sure you have not broken your leg? Those kind
Exactly.
of things.
Yeah, but over time you will overcome it because definitely every time you see your ring on your finger, you people will now call you Mrs. People will
Mhm.
now address you and ask you how is your husband. So you will overcome it, but you should expect it in case it happens to you. Yes, definitely you should expect it. That guilt of God and all of that and all of that. So another thing is that some people you have to realize that it's now okay to talk about sex.
Bam. Bam.
You will realize that more. outside of sexual purity message, we now discover that it's okay to talk about sex.
Exactly. It's like the barrier or limitation that comes with this sexual talk. Like, I don't want to talk about sex. Like, for those that are not married, or for those that um are virgins,
Mhm.
the barrier will be lifted. You are
Yes,
now
so
open to talk about sex. Like,
yes,
seriously.
yeah. You now it's not even that you are now open. You now have to
You have to.
talk about sex
Yes.
because to talk about sex, you even have to hold your sexual your partner's sexual organ to see it. Like for the guys,
Study.
you now have to look at it so that you know go and mistakenly put your genital inside somebody's daughter's anus and then you be having anal sex unknowingly. You
Hmm.
have to now look at it apart from reading godly books like is it Gary Chapman or
Yeah,
Tim LaHaye
Tim Lahaye.
that wrote about act of marriage.
Yes, the act of
Yes,
marriage.
the act of marriage. You can read that. Like apart from reading godly books, reading instructional materials and all of that. This is not real life because even the instructional materials will give you different types of V that we have.
Yes.
Like so now you now have to
With
see your own partner's.
some even come with pictorial illustration.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That even the
Mm.
pictorial they give you different types because there is no one generic form of.
Nope.
Some
Nope.
people their clits are big, some people is small. Like so now you now have to study your partner's own. How does my own person's own look like?
Bam.
So you have to get familiar with. So it's really stuff that will make you feel dirty if you are not careful. Like you will feel like, what am I doing? Now
Yeah.
you have to know.
It looks like a dirty research, truth be told. Truth be told, especially from
Dirty
where
reality, not even
yes.
research because you are now inside it. The first time for a guy, the first time you are seeing a lady's wetness, you are, what is this? And yeah, why does this smell like this? It doesn't. It's not a sweet. It's not chewing. You cannot put. It's not as if it smells awful, right?
Mm-mm, nope.
But it has its own distinct. Let's call it aroma.
Aroma. Yeah.
Yes. So you have to really get used to it and really taking these things slow so that you sink it in and start welcoming the idea of all these things because it didn't really occur to me that those are the emotional and mental states it gets to as like in the process before you get like what is this? We are going to do but when you enter you now start feeling like oh so this is real like this
This
is
is
for
real.
real so yeah, you have to know that it will get as dirty as it may, but you have to get comfortable with talking about sex, thinking about sex, communicating sex with your partner,
Yeah.
talking about how you feel. You also have to manage your
Expectations. Like, well, for many of us, we don't plan watching porn, but in our little movies we watch, we see some sex scenes and all of that, and we've subconsciously created a mindset about sex. For some, they will think during sex the lady must you must mourn for a
and
lady.
apart from movies, social media,
Social
what
media,
you see
there's
all around. There are people shaming some people. People for you last only 2 minutes. Some people say last only 5 minutes. Some people
honestly.
say you cannot do 10 minutes. Which I say legally. Which medically the duration for a normal man unassisted by any external
Forces.
force or drugs or whatever is 7 minutes. Like
Seven.
five, like the range of 5 to 7
Seven.
minutes. Like that is enough. When it is penetrative now, we are not calculating the time of foreplay
Yeah.
together with it. When it's penetrative now, it's not supposed to be more than 7 minutes. Then you can now practice things like Kegel exercise and all of those things to help yourself stay a bit longer.
A bit
But
longer.
the illusion of we are supposed to be at it 30 minutes,
30 minutes,
1 hour.
2 hours.
It's not
For a virgin, 2 hours. Ah, brother, you want to kill yourself.
it's not going to happen. Settle that with yourself. And for a lady, so for a lady, you have to now realize that orgasm does not happen in a day. All this leg shaking. My leg is weak here. You're already expecting.
You start
I
seeing
want to pee. I
stars.
want to pee.
I want, God. Who has lied to us?
Hey, it will not happen in a day oh, because the truth of the matter is that that elastic muscle that is around that place, guarding it, hymen, all of those things. Some people may bleed, some people may not bleed,
Exactly.
but either you bleed or you do not bleed, you will know when a virgin is a virgin because it's tight. You
Hmm.
will feel the tightness. You will feel it like something is trying to force its way into your body.
like
And for people
like
that don't know,
lift up your head, O ye gates, so that the king can come in. I don't want to quote it verbatim. Now, who is this king of glory? Like when you are coming as a brother, there must be a force pushing you back. You can't just come in peace. Ah,
ah,
it's for every action, like physics will say, there must be an equal and opposite reaction. So for a brother, as you are trying to go in, don't think
you just be going like
is a
that.
jolly ride.
You just start and start doing for
Mm-mm.
some virgin brothers.
Don't just think you are going to be having a smooth ride
It be like
in and out.
jangilova, all this sloping this thing.
You are going to not be like a swing.
Or what you have seen that you immediately you just start, you just be pounding, and then you just
You are using the
you
strength of
will
a
wound
lion,
you will
the
wound
strength
your
of a cheetah and hyena. You are doing bros, brother. That's don't have that at the back of your mind, because if that is what you want to do to somebody's daughter, you are
you
scattered there.
cannot
Oh.
even do it because
You cannot do it. She will just close her legs and it has ended for you. That day have closed.
is it only that day you now have to start again.
Because
Eh,
if you injure someone's daughter as a you may go months without sex, because yes, now it takes time
yes,
for it to
because if
heal.
she shuts it off her mind,
Mm,
it now becomes mental. If she makes a mental note of it and associates sex with pain,
mm,
you have to do a longer walk, a
yes,
walk of patience. Yeah.
yes.
So for ladies, please, orgasm may not happen in one day and be okay with it. Don't force it. Don't
Don't
start
force it.
looking for things that is not missing. Don't start
Don't
drinking
think
whatever.
don't think you are not normal, please.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, babe, let me quickly say this. I think few days back, I saw a research in the US, in the United States. They did a research of 100 women, and they talked about orgasm. For some, orgasm did not happen when they started having sex. Like one said, she was 5 years in marriage before she experienced orgasm. But for some, they were months in
Mm-hmm.
having sex. But others, you see, biology differs, so don't think as
And
a
we are
virgin.
more in touch with our emotions than each other.
Exactly, exactly. Like for some, they short sex out of their mind before marriage.
Yeah.
Yes, anything talking about sex, and they shy away from it. So it has really, really affected them. And you don't expect that kind of virgin to have orgasm in the
Exactly. There are
first
people that
sexual experience and all of that. It cannot work.
so even you as a lady don't expect it.
Mm,
Yeah, yes, when virgins marry, there are some things you should not expect. Take it, give yourself time.
mm.
That's why when some people pray for you, say the older the wine gets, the older the
The
wine,
wine, the
the sweeter
sweeter
it
it get.
gets.
That
That is
is
just the
sex
analysis
for
of
you.
sex. The more you
Exactly.
go, and be truthful to your partner. After
Exactly.
every encounter,
Talk
talk
about it.
about it. How do
Babe,
you feel?
how do you feel? How
What
do you want it?
what
Okay.
what
When
did
I
I
was
do?
what did I do? When I was doing it like this, how was it? Was I hitting the right spots, or was I going hard? And like we always say, for the brother, let me talk to the brothers. You need to do a lot of study, because sex is not just for your own pleasure.
And it's not just
It's a
about
two-way
going in
thing.
and coming out.
Exactly. It's not just going, come at like
It's not
a
about the
swing.
speed.
It's not like a pendulum you go back and front. No, there's more to that. It's not just for you to be satisfied for for a brother. It's not just for you to come and that's all. Mm-mm. Like for some, is when you are for the brothers. Is when you are coming. That's when the lady is even planning
Just
to
trying to
start.
start.
You get, so it has to be a two-way thing. Like they will say you do foreplay and all of that, but we are not going into any of that. What I'm trying to say here is that I've do a lot of studies. do a lot of study about the human body, and also don't shy away from sexual discussion with
Yes, be
your
okay with
partner.
talking about sex.
Please
You
do.
have to know that you have to be okay with talking about sex,
Mm.
talking about it, gisting about it,
Mhm.
making jokes about it. All these things just helps your mind to get relaxed, because I got to know that it takes a process of time to start focusing on what you are doing in sex. Some people
Mm.
think that one, because now that you are still in a relationship, when it touches you somehow, you're already feeling somehow. When you
Yeah.
go and pee, you see that you are wet down there. And you're like, oh,
Oh God.
when it's time to
When
for
it's
sex,
time,
once you just touch me like this, I'll just
oh,
you will
it's not
not
like that
lose
always.
anything.
Oh. It's
you
not.
will you will be very aware of yourself when somebody is entering and coming out of you. You will feel all the emotions. So I got to know that it takes a process of time to start learning to focus and concentrate all your emotions on what you are doing.
Mm.
That's when you will now be able to feel the maximum
Pleasure. No
pleasure,
pleasure,
all the
enjoyment, all the
emotions
emotion
that is
mixed
comes
together.
with it. So yes, you have to be able to talk about it. Your mind has to be relaxed for you to know, okay, I'm doing the right thing, and you soaking in all the emotions that comes with it. Yeah, so I think we have talked about getting comfortable with talking about sex, and what to expect.
Mm.
What to expect. Know that there are certain things you have to expect. You can't go on and on for hours.
Mm.
You may not experience orgasm immediately, and that's okay.
Yes.
It's taking you time, and take your time to enjoy it. You are
Mhm.
here for forever to enjoy
Mhm.
and explore.
Mhm.
Another thing I want to say is that be willing to experiment.
True.
There are some people that the yes, and let me just say this, that when you are starting, definitely start with missionary. Is the
It's
safest.
yes, it's the
You
safest.
know the missionary. Missionary is like this, like sandwich bread on top each other. Shey you get, is safest, but try to explore. There are some styles that you will enjoy at first, but also note that when you're exploring, don't go over and beyond and stretch
Please.
yourself
Mm.
before you go and wound yourself, or they'll be eating your cervix. You'll be shouting. They will think it's
It's
money.
pleasure.
In case your partner thinks that is everybody that will be mourning when they are doing the do, let them know when your morning is not the morning of enjoyment, it's the morning of you are eating something that is paining me.
It's
There are
so
some
there are
mornings
some
that
morning
it's
that are not
pain.
for pleasure, they are pain.
Yes,
Ah.
it's for pain. It's pain. So let them know. Let them know when what they are doing is this, but be open to explore. You must not only use your bedroom. Even if you use 2 months in hotel for honeymoon, you will still come back to your house.
Exactly.
So if you have multiple rooms, if you have the privilege of multiple rooms in your house, you can try your best to try other rooms. You can
Mm-hmm.
try your best to try other locations. Nobody is tying you to your bedroom. You can try your sitting room, you can try your couch. There are some positions that when you are in, your emotions pump more and all of that. So try, explore. Don't be closed minded. And that's why I talked about welcoming the idea, be open to learning and communicating more about sex, not feeling guilty and all of that. So yeah, these are the things you really need to note about having sex. Just know that your sexual pleasure, your sexual intimacy journey, your abi just know that sexual intimacy is a journey,
It's a journey.
is a marathon, not a sprint. So don't
Mhm.
approach it like it's a sprint. It's something that you must just get it right now. This is my first month of marriage. I want to have I want to cross all the T's and dot all the I's. I want
Uh,
to flip over the walls and mountain.
it's like starting a school and expecting to graduate the next day.
Exactly. Give yourself time. Give yourself time. Know that it's going to be more of mental work. Like that mental work, especially, you have to really do it, because most people that have vaginismus is because their mind.
What's vaginismus? Excuse me. What you mentioned the word vaginismus? What's it?
And now vaginismus is when there are ladies that they don't get open. They have intense level of pain around there, and they cannot just handle the pain of a man going down there because maybe they are not mentally prepared
Okay.
enough yet, or maybe they've associated the whole sex thing, like some people all they have been learning about is just first night, and definitely nobody will tell you that first night is a walk in the park.
Hmm.
Nobody will tell you that first night just go there and enjoy. No, first night is not like that. But some people, the way they have taken the pain and graduated it in their mind beyond even what the people that are trying to educate them is saying, they are take it like it's something like as if they are breaking your bone, so their mind is unable to welcome that idea of I want to have sex. They just be like, you want like somebody wants to break their bone when they say, eh, eh, it's time for sex. They've associated it to so much pain. So even when what their partner is trying to do is not harmful to them,
Mm.
their mindset is controlling what they are feeling. The mental notes they've made is controlling what they are feeling. So it's almost impossible for a man to penetrate there. It's just like a closeness of that place. Some
Of that
people
place
end up going to the hospital for surgery, mini surgery to just
to
get
open it up.
the doctor to open it up. And there are some men that attach their ego to it and be like, I will do it myself. Anyways,
Hmm.
vaginismus, if you want to know about vaginismus, one YouTuber that I know that has talked a lot about it and experienced it is Titoluwa Samoladapo. So
Teeth.
yeah,
Teeth.
Titoluwa,
Mm.
Tito hyphen Oluwabi. So
Yes, Oluwa.
then Sam Oladapo checked. When you type out the name, definitely you're going to see her pop up on listen. You can listen to her and all of that. But I know I'm praying that you will not experience it. But in case you experience it, it's nothing to feel bad about. Just seek help and all of that. She's talked about it, she's written books about it and all of that. So you really have to welcome it. When you're a virgin, just kind of know that things to note, especially when two of you like us are virgins, so that you end up not going to make blunders and how do I say it, blocking your chance of intimacy, and then you're not enjoying it. You just be like, oh yeah, come and do. And you want to use KY jelly to you. We want to use KY
It is
water-based
lubricant.
lubricants
KY Jelly is a
to
brand.
yes, as I said, water-based lubricants.
Lubricant.
I can just recommend KY
There are
jelly.
others.
There are others that are also
Mm.
equally good because another thing is that when you're a virgin, especially as don't expect your woman to start producing the juice like the
To get wet
that
all
you
of a
just get
sudden.
like when you just get there like it's River Nile.
Uh,
Manage your expectations. All these things are
mm,
expectations. It's a journey. It's not a journey of one day. It's not a journey of 2 days. It's a journey of years and
for
years
some,
and years. And find contentment
for
too.
some it will take few days, for some it will take months, while others is years.
Mm,
But if yours is years, don't think you have an issue.
yes, yeah. Why you keep working at it, and don't think that you are experiencing all of that because you and your partner are virgins. It happens to even people that have had a lot of different
Partners
partners, and
done all
they've
kind of
done
exploration.
exploration with sexual compatibility journey test. So it's not just because you're a virgin, it's not because your husband is a virgin, it's not because you are virgins that you are clueless, and you are not clueless. Research, put all these things we have said into note, relax your mind, and have a journey, right, smooth, amazing journey to the Jerusalem
Okay.
experience.
Okay. So in our subsequent videos, we are going to be talking about our first night. Hmm. Was it rosy? Was it not rosy?
Oh, Lord.
How were
Were
you
we
able,
looking for
were we looking for,
where am I
were we
supposed to
calling
put
friends
it?
and family that bro, where
What am I supposed to do with these tools in my front?
okay, so
Oh God.
subsequent videos we are going to shoot on it. So if you
Please like, please subscribe. Please
please
like, please subscribe to this channel. Please
please
share.
wait,
Please leave a comment.
just leave me to it. So thank you very much. You've been watching our YouTube channel. and you've been enjoying our content, please, please, we are begging.
Please
Support
help us
us.
reach 1,000 before December
Yes,
ends.
it's a goal that with your help it will be possible. We are 150 plus, but with your assistance we can clock 1,000 subscriber before
December
December, and
ends.
we're in November. Please, please.
It's okay. Yeah, I know you're enjoying this content. Please subscribe. We believe that God will bring us subscribers, and for you to be here, we believe that you're one of our subscribers. Please
Drop a
subscribe
comment.
and drop a
Drop a
comment
comment,
if you
and
can relate. If this was your situation, please.
we would love to hear your story too.
Thank you very much.
We
See
are
you in
in
the
our
next one.
next video. We are the
You
young and
are blessed.
blessed,
We love
and we
and
celebrate
celebrate you.
you. Peace.